It's still Monday, and I'm Drew Devine here on Mearns FM. We got 1 hour left with myself. Some great music coming up. We got music for everybody, hopefully. We're going to start off with one of my favorites, followed by another one of my favorites, followed by another one of my favorites. Three guys that made piano playing cool in pop music. Again, it's awesome.
From mountain to sea, Mearns FM.
You go back in the day for some Bruce Hornsby in the range. The way it is. All right, Drew Devine here on Mearns FM. The last 20 minutes of my show this Monday afternoon. The weather, 9-10 degrees. There's always a chance of rain. It's Scotland, right? But hopefully the sun is shining. You can enjoy some of it today. We're going to finish off the last 20 minutes of the show today. We're going to do some 80s fun again because I just think it's a great feel-good moment to finish off the show. Let's start off with a great one. This is the Romantics, Talking in Your Sleep. Last story from this day in musical history, and probably my favorite from this day. 1975, David Bowie retires for the second time. That's right, the second time. The first time being in 1973 after the Ziggy Stardust tour. So he retires 1975 again, and I quote, this is what he said, "I've rocked my role. It's a boring dead end. There will be no more rock and roll records or tours from me. The last thing I want to be is some useless rock star." His words. His retirement lasted 5 months, and he kept going till almost the day we lost him. Incredible artist, one of the best in rock and roll ever. David Bowie, this is Rebel Rebel. Happy Monday, everybody. Drew Devine back here on Mearns FM. Hope you all had a fantastic week since I was last with you. Hope you are all enjoying the day as well. The weather outside looks great, high about 11 or 12 degrees, so I hope you're getting a chance to get out there. Summer, it's coming. I know it is. And so is the end of lockdown. We can see it. It's right there. I know it's there. Let's all do our part. Fingers crossed. Let's have some fun today. We got some tunes.
Mearns FM.
Oh, yes, a great one from back in the day. This is R.E.M. The song is called Orange Crush. Now, the lead singer, Michael Stipe, we took a hiatus from the band. He actually wrote music for Sesame Street. It's a great old one. I love this tune. No, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I got to play something good. This is Nirvana, of course. Come As You Are. I'm sorry, I can't do Nickelback. Awful.
If Friday's the best part of your week, then Fridays will be the best part of any day when you decide to stop by. Right now, we have our Jack Daniel's specials. With exciting new menu options and our huge lineup of Friday food favorites, we have something to please everyone's taste buds. Whether it's lunch, dinner, or just a drink and an appetizer, Fridays will make your day one to remember. So come on by and enjoy the Jack Daniel's specials and let Fridays turn any day into the best day of the week.
Oh, yes, a classic from Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Good Vibrations. Again, all this music probably either brings back memories and makes you really happy, or it makes you sick. I'm not really sure, but I hope you all enjoyed it this afternoon. Again, Drew Devine here on Mearns FM. We needed to lift the spirits. We needed some happy music today because the weather outside, it's always questionable. Spring in Scotland, right? 11 degrees Celsius is the high, and always a chance of rain. But hoping, again, this brought some smiles to some of your faces. Just keep on enjoying yourself. Enjoy the rest of the day. I'll be back same time, same place next Monday afternoon. Drew Devine, Mearns FM. Have a great day. I will see you soon. Snap. Rhythm is a dancer. Classic. Guilty pleasure. Oh, yes. Drew Devine back here on Mearns FM. This Monday afternoon, I figured Mondays are hard enough as they are, so let's have some fun. Let's play some tunes. Some things to bring up our spirits today. So we're going to start things off. I'll say this first. I'm a huge lover of dancehall music. Dancehall, like reggae dancehall kind of stuff. We're going to start things off with kind of a poppy version. Mabel, but Don't Call Me Up. It's a great tune.
Two-alarm fire tore through a strip mall in Chicago's northwest side this morning, destroying 2 businesses. The fire broke out just before 3 a.m. in the 4300 block of West Armitage. The heavy fire destroyed the video store and laundromat next door, but left the remaining 4 businesses intact. There were no injuries, but fire investigators are still working to determine a cause for the blaze. In sports, Lovie Smith isn't looking back and says the Bears will prove they're a good football team the next time they hit the field. The team practices this week and waits to see who they will face in their first playoff game taking place on January 14th. The Suns burnt the Bulls last night with a 97-96.
From mountain to sea. The very best of Scotland.
Mearns FM.
Still Monday. That's right, Monday afternoon, still with myself, Drew Devine, here on Mearns FM. 40 minutes to go with myself. We have some music coming up. But as always, there's always news to be told on this show. So let's talk about a few stories. First and foremost, the other morning, 7:15 a.m. in Glasgow, people swear Mary Poppins came floating out of the sky. That's right, out of the clouds came Mary Poppins, this squiggly floating object in the sky. And they just said it was Mary Poppins. That's it. Some people, as always, said these people had too much to drink. It was a spot on the windshield. The list goes on and on. But these people, again, were adamant. Mary Poppins. Okay, so this Mary is Poppins the deal. Is alive and well. I am a lover of all music. I truly am. There is some music that I don't really enjoy listening to, but I'll say this. I learned something many, many years ago. There's no such thing as bad music. It's all up to personal taste. Everything that you may dislike or hate, and hate is a strong word, somebody else truly loves. Again, I'm not always a huge pop music fan, but there is one, well, there's many, but this is one piece of music that I think is my guilty pleasure. Everybody has one that may surprise people that you actually truly love this song. This is that song for me. This is Mark Morrison, Return of the Mac. Great tune. Oh, yes. We should call these Guilty Pleasured Mondays. I don't know. These are just some more of my guilty pleasures. We're going back to the 80s for these ones. Oh, it's a classic. I haven't heard this for a while. Burning Down the House. This is Talking Heads.
Mearns FM.
The one thing I've learned about living in Scotland the past 3 years is this. The weather is so unpredictable. Today, again, Monday, scattered showers, 12 degrees Celsius is the high. Hopefully, it holds off a little bit. You can enjoy yourself outside at some point during the day today. You never know. The weather in Scotland changes faster than Katie Price changes boyfriends. It's amazing. Let's start off this 20-minute mix. A little George Ezra. Here is Budapest. Oh, yes, Justin Timberlake there with Can't Stop the Feeling. It's just a great tune. I told you we're going to play some fun stuff this afternoon. This one, I can't believe it's from 2011 already, and she is Romanian. Alexandra Stan, Mr. Saxo Beats. Just dance in your living room or your office. Groove in the car. Do it. Again, Dust in the Wind by Kansas. Just such a classic tune that is. Just amazing. Still makes me laugh. Old school. What a great movie. I'm a huge Will Ferrell fan. I can't help it. All right, now, as always, let's talk about something crazy in the news. We have to go to Indonesia for this one. Now, police are investigating a case of a young woman who claims she became pregnant by a gust of wind and then gave birth an hour later. That's right, no word of a lie. She went to afternoon prayer. She went back home, laid down on her couch, felt a gust of wind hit her. That's all I'm going to say. 15 minutes later, she saw her stomach start to get bigger and she started to feel pain. She went to the clinic down the road or whatever, then gave birth like an hour later. Still claiming that, yes, it was by a gust of wind. I don't know. I have no words sometimes. Sometimes I just have to scratch my head and say, wow, it's just amazing to me. It just makes me laugh. It really does. I can't help it. Oh,
I need
man,
all of
man.
you
All right.
to stop what you're doing and listen.
Makes me laugh still. Drew Devine back here on Mearns FM. Happy Monday afternoon, everybody. Hope you all had a great weekend, had some time to relax. That's what we all need right about now. The weather is changing, though. Warmer weather is here. It's still cool, but it's much warmer than it was. It's Monday. Let's have some fun. Get some music happening.
Mearns FM.
We're heading down to Essex for this one. It's a band called Morning Parade. This song called Alien Nation.
I'll be thinking about. And there's a place where freshness is taken to the next level, and it's Subway. Fresh baked bread, the freshest of meats, veggies, and toppings, as well as our signature cookies and treats. Not only is it good for you, but it tastes great as well. There's no guessing when it comes to what's going in your food. It's right in front of your eyes. Make your sub just the way you like it and save even more when you grab one of our many meal deals. Subway, a great way to feed your hunger, and as always, Eat
I
fresh.
started playing classics. I'm going to stick to some of them right now for this 20-minute set. Now, I love stories about music and bands and the history of stuff, and this is a song originally written by James Taylor called Fire and Rain. This is performed by Richie Havens. Now, this song has a very deep story to it for James Taylor. The first verse was written about a friend he had lost to suicide. The second verse was written about Taylor's addiction to heroin. And the third verse was about a band that he formed back in the day because he was completely against commercial music and radio. Who knew, right? But again, I love those stories. I love this song. Fire and Rain, Richie Havens. Some classics coming up here on Mearns FM. All right, I just realized we've got to the last 20 minutes of the show and have not told any news or important stories today. So this is it. A man in Russia, well, he was a kid when it happened. He was 6 years old. He shoved a coin up his nostril. He didn't get it removed until 50 years later. He said he was too embarrassed at the time to tell his mother about it and just forgot about it. How do you forget about the coin up your nose? That's all I have to say. Weird things happen in this world. That's the news. Here's Tom Walker. Play Dead.